Good day, greeting students. Welcome back to your grade 6 English class. I'm very happy to meet you all again in this English class. I hope you all are safe, healthy, and of course, happy. Yes, of course, children, whatever it is, we need to be happy. Smile, for smile is contagious. It can be spread to others too. So keep smiling and make others smile too, children. Are you ready for today's class? Before we start up the class, let's add another word to your vocabulary. Shall we? Contagious. 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 The meaning of this word is it is likely to spread. When I said that your smile is contagious, it means that when you smile at a person, the other person smiles at you too. So, what is the meaning of the word contagious, children? It means it is likely to spread. There are some diseases which are contagious too. For example, this COVID is a contagious disease. That is why it is said for us to maintain social distancing and wear mask and avoid any personal touching with anyone we know or we not know. Yes, children, this COVID 19 is a contagious disease, and of course, we have to stay apart to stop this spreading. What are we going to learn this week? This week, our class is going to be subject enrichment. That is, we are not going to learn anything from your prose, poetry, or grammar part. Instead, we are going to focus on enriching your subject. In our case, we are going to enrich our language. We are going to learn something useful about the language English out of our books. So, are you ready for it, children? In this class, we are going to learn about greetings. What are greetings? Are they those greeting cards that we give to someone who celebrates their birthday? Are those called greeting cards, children? Are those greetings? First, let us understand what is a greeting. What is a greeting? A greeting is simply a way of saying hello to someone. What is it, children? It is a way of saying hello to someone. In the English language, there are multiple ways in which this can be done. Yes, there is not only one hello, but there are many different ways in which we can say hello to someone. There are greetings which can be used in formal situations and also greetings which are used in a more friendly, informal settings. These are called formal greetings and informal greetings. It is very important to be able to select an appropriate greeting for every situation. Yes, first of all, we need to differentiate the use of a greeting. That is it a formal greeting or an informal greeting? Which greeting to be used when? So, what is a greeting, children? A greeting is simply a way of saying hello to someone. In the English language, there are multiple ways in which this can be done. There are greetings which can be used in formal situations and also greetings which are used in a more friendly, informal setting. It is a very important thing to be able to select an appropriate greeting for every situation. Yes, we will come across different situations and we will analyze which greeting to be used when. But first of all, let us start by understanding what are formal greetings. As the name suggests, formal greetings are those greetings that are used in formal setting. What are formal greetings, children? These are greetings that are used in a formal kind of setting. As we have discussed earlier, the situations may differ from being formal and informal. So, in situations where it requires a formal setting, we will be using these formal greetings. So, are you ready to get started with formal greetings, children? Let us first understand with whom are we supposed to use these formal greetings? Yes, of course. Just like there are situations, there are people with whom we are supposed to use these formal greetings. As you have guessed rightly, yes, we have to use formal greetings with our teachers, elders, and a new acquaintance. With whom, children? With your teachers, elders, and a new acquaintance. A new acquaintance means a person who you have met recently, with whom you do not have a friendly relationship. Again, it comes to a formal setting and a formal situation. For example, when you meet someone when you're traveling in a train or a bus, they are counted to be a new acquaintance and we will be using formal greetings with them. Is it clear, children? I'm sure you know that we have to use formal greetings with your teachers and elders. But an addition is that with new acquaintances, that is, with people who you have recently met, you are supposed to use these formal greetings. I hope it is clear, children. With whom do we use these formal greetings? With your teachers, elders, and new acquaintances. Clear, children? So, acquaintance is yet another word for your vocabulary, and this time you are going to refer a dictionary to write the meaning of the word acquaintance in your vocabulary page. Will you get it done, children? It's time for us to learn some formal greetings with which we will be building up conversations in this session. Some of the formal greetings are pleased to meet you, nice meeting you, pleasure meeting you, it's nice to see you again, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. First of all, we'll discuss good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. What are these? These are formal greetings which we use regularly to wish our teachers. But let us not confine ourselves with wishing our teachers. Why not wishing our parents, wishing elders, wishing our family members? Yes, of course, children. What is the meaning of wishing good morning? Just like how my morning is good, I wish your morning to be good too. That is when we say good morning. Similarly, good afternoon and good evening. Good evening can be said when you meet a person even till 8 p.m. That is, just then you're going to a shop, you're seeing your teacher. Do you wish good evening or good night? Yes, you wish good evening because good night is a concluding greeting, not a welcoming greeting. So, children, keep it in mind. If you see your teachers even around 8 p.m., it is appropriate to wish good evening and definitely not good night. Now you know how to start a conversation. Yes, with a good morning, good afternoon, or a good evening. How do you conclude this conversation? You can conclude your conversation by saying, "It was nice seeing you, it was nice talking to you," and of course, at the end of the conversation, do not forget to wish them, "Have a great day." If at all, if it is going to be evening, you can say, "Have a great evening." And of course, for sure, you know that they're going to go for their lunch now. You can wish them by saying, "Have a great lunch." So it is not only going to be "Have a great day," children. You have to think about the time you conclude your conversation and use appropriate greetings. Let's discuss a few other ways of concluding your conversation. The first greeting is the most commonly and most frequently used greeting. Have a nice day. You would have heard it in many conversations. Thus, it became a very famous concluding line of a conversation. The next one is about lunch. Yummy is one interjection that we connect with lunch. But I hope you remember the adjective that we connected with lunch even. What was that? Yes, it is the word scrumptious. What does it mean, children? It means delicious or tasty. So, what better than to wish someone have a scrumptious lunch as a greeting? Yes, have a scrumptious lunch is definitely a formal greeting that can be used with your teachers and elders. And last but not the least, at the end of the day, we say, "Have a pleasant evening." So when the day ends, it becomes evening. So after 4 o'clock, how do we wish children? We say, "Have a pleasant evening," because the day is over. Yes, you are right. After 4, we generally do not say it as day. So when it becomes yesterday's evening, there is no term called yesterday's evening. You just say it as last evening. And of course, there is no yesterday night, it is only last night. I hope you will add all these things in your classwork and especially in your vocabulary pages. So, what are those three new greetings we have learned, children? Have a nice day, have a scrumptious lunch, and have a pleasant evening. Moving on, let's start with informal greetings. So, as you know, formal greetings is used with teachers, elders, and a new acquaintance. So, where do we use informal greetings? We use it in all other places, in all other situations. That is, when we are with our family and friends, we use informal greetings. Let us quickly go through some of the informal greetings. So, how do we wish? Hi, hello, and here are some more. Hey man, how's it going? What's going on? How's life? And this one's famous. Long time no see. Many of us use this. Long time no see. And at last, good to see you. So these are some of the greetings that we use in an informal conversation. What is an informal conversation, children? An informal conversation is a conversation that we have at an informal setting, that is, maybe with our family, friends, and in some other relaxed situations. We will be having an informal conversation. And how do you start up your conversation? Other than hi and hello, you can very well start your conversation with hey, hello, friend, and all such informal greetings. Just like the way formal conversations start and conclude with greetings, similarly, informal conversations also can start and conclude with greetings. Yes, of course, as we have already seen, children, greetings is nothing but the way of saying hello to someone. And just when you start a conversation with hello or good morning, it is equally important to complete the conversation in the right manner. When you're talking with someone, you cannot just simply stop the conversation and move on. You have to conclude it in a proper manner. If at all it is a formal conversation, of course, you can conclude with saying thank you, have a nice day, and all the other greetings we have discussed. And for informal conversations, you can go with bye, take care, see you later, and all these informal greetings. I hope you're clear with this, children. So let us go through some of the informal greetings. Hi and hello or welcoming greetings. That is, they help you to start a conversation, whereas bye is an informal greeting that makes you to conclude a conversation. In short, hi and hello starts up a conversation whereby brings you to the end of the conversation. Along with bye, there are a lot of things that you can say like bye, take care, catch you later, see you later, and all such things. So, children, what are some of the informal greetings we came across? Hi, hello, bye, what's up, long time no see, how are you doing, how are things catching up with you? So, there are a lot of greetings that we are not using in our day to day conversation. Out of these greetings, we have been using hi, hello, and bye. But what about the other greetings that we have seen earlier? Are we using them? Are we saying long time no see or what's going on? How are you doing? It again makes us think formal. But no, children, these are not formal, these are informal greetings which you can very well use with your family and friends. I hope you will come across more of these formal and informal greetings when you listen to more conversations. So I hope you will catch up with those greetings and put them down in your notebook also for your future reference. Now that we have come across the formal and informal greetings, let us put ourselves in practice with a conversation between a teacher and a student. What is it, children? It is a conversation between a teacher and a student. What is meant by a conversation, children? Conversation is a talk that happens between two or more people on a particular topic or when they both are interested to talk about something. What is a conversation, children? A conversation is a talk that happens between two or more people. And here we have a conversation between a teacher and a student. Yes, so we are going to practice formal greetings first. Yes, children, the conversation that happens between a teacher and a student is a formal situation, and hence the greetings that are used in a formal situation are called as formal greetings. Here in this conversation, we are going to have two teachers and one student. One of these teachers is a new teacher for you. One more teacher is a teacher who you have met in the previous year. So let us also understand how do you greet a person when you meet them for the first time, and how do you greet the person when you know them already, that is when you meet them for the second time or the nth time. When I say nth time, it means any number of times. So are you ready for this conversation, children? First of all, here we have our new teacher. What is this new teacher going to say to us?
Good morning, my dear students. My name is Harry, and I am going to be your maths teacher from now on. I'm very happy to meet you all. I am from Kerala, and of course, I love Tamil Nadu too.
Good morning, sir. Welcome to our school. And it is nice to meet you too, sir. My name is Karthik. I hope you enjoy your stay in Tamil Nadu, sir.
Thank you so much, Karthik. That was so kind of you. So, tell me a little about yourself.
Sir, I come from Namakkal. I live with my parents here, sir. I have two siblings, a brother and a sister. Both of them are elders to me. I love to play with my friends and I like to attend the maths class too, sir.
Oh, that's really good to hear that you love the maths class, Karthik. Can you tell something about Namakkal? As you know, I'm new to this place, so can you tell me some interesting things about Namakkal?
Be a pleasure for me to tell about Namakkal, sir. Namakkal is a district which is located in Tamil Nadu. It is known for its rock fort. And what else is famous in Namakkal? Eggs are very famous in Namakkal, sir. We have a lot of poultry farms in Namakkal. Namakkal is also known for the Anjaneya temple here, sir. I think you should visit it once, sir, and I will be happy to take you there along with my parents, sir.
Thank you so much, Karthik, for this wonderful invitation. I'll be pleased to join you and your parents in this visit. It was a pleasure meeting you, Karthik. See you in the next class.
Thank you, sir. It was nice meeting you too. Waiting for the next maths class, sir. Have a great day, sir. Good morning, students. It is nice to see you again. I'm so happy to come back to your class, and this year I am going to be your English teacher. Good morning, ma'am. Nice to see you again. Welcome back to our class, ma'am. We are so happy that you are going to be our English teacher this year. Thank you, Karthik. Tell me, how was your summer vacation? It was good, ma'am. I stayed at home and of course, I studied some new books. Good, Karthik. And let me correct you. You didn't study those books, you read those books. Studying means deeper learning, whereas reading is an outskirt learning and where you read for pleasure rather than learning and memorizing something. So you did read some books, right? Yes, ma'am, you're right. I read some interesting books. And today we had a new maths teacher and I told him a lot about Namakal. But I made a mistake, ma'am. What's the mistake, Karthik? When I was telling him about Namakal, I forgot to use the pronoun it, ma'am. Instead, I was using the noun Namakal repeatedly. That really is a mistake, isn't it, ma'am? I should have said Namakal is a district. It is located in Tamil Nadu. Am I right, ma'am? Nevertheless, Karthik, you still identified your mistake. Yes, you are right. You should have used the pronoun it. No problem. Use it here on. Sure, ma'am. I will. It was nice talking to you, ma'am. Thank you and have a great evening. Thank you, Karthik. It was wonderful talking to you.
That was indeed a wonderful conversation, isn't it, children? Now let us move on to another conversation between friends. Yes, as you have guessed correctly, when they are friends, they are going to be in an informal setup, and for that, we are going to be using our informal greetings. With whom do we use informal greetings, children? We use it with our family, friends, and acquaintances. So here we have two friends who are meeting after a long time to catch up with whatever is happening with one another.
Hey Zaranya, it's great to see you again. How are you?
Hello, Rohan. I'm good. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. Long time no see, friend. How are things catching up with you?
It's great, Rohan. You won't believe it. I have bought a new bicycle and I am getting into a lot of riding bicycles. I love to ride around the town.
Oh, yeah, I can see your bicycle parked there. It's lovely, by the way.
Thank you, Rohan. I actually came here to invite you to my home for a small party.
Well, what's the occasion of the party?
It is my grandparents' wedding anniversary this evening, and we are throwing a party for them. Would you like to join us?
Wow, that seems great. I would really love to come and meet your grandparents. See you in the evening?
Yes, Rohan, for sure. Catch you later. Bye.
Bye, Saranya. Ride safely.
That was really a friendly conversation, isn't it, children? And of course, I believe that they are not in this pandemic situation. Otherwise, it is not likely to have a party or invite someone for a party home, isn't it, children? These conversations have brought us into a new situation where we meet someone for the first time. When you meet someone for the first time, what do you say? We say, it's nice to meet you in the beginning of a conversation. And how do you conclude it? By saying, it was nice meeting you. So, in the conversation where the new maths teacher and Karthik met, the conversation started with, it's nice to meet you, and it got over with, it was nice meeting you. Isn't it, children? These are the greetings you use when you meet someone for the first time. What are the greetings, children? You start your conversation with it's nice to meet you or it is a pleasure meeting you, and you conclude it with it was nice meeting you. Now, what do we say when we meet someone who we already know? Yes, when you meet someone for the second time or the nth time, we start by saying, it is nice to see you again. What do we say? It is nice to see you again. And you conclude your conversation by saying, "It was nice talking to you." And it should not be in a monotonous tone, children. You really mean it. "It is nice to see you again. I'm really happy to see you again." And you conclude your conversation by wishing them, "It was wonderful talking to you. It was nice talking to you. It was happy talking to you." In such different creative ways. You can use a lot of adjectives that you have come across so far so that you make your greetings really pleasing one. So, what do you say when you meet someone for the second time, third time, fourth time, or nth time, any number of times? You start your conversation by saying, "It's nice to see you again." And you conclude your conversation by saying, "It was nice talking to you. It was wonderful seeing you again." It was. You start the conversation with "it is" because it is present tense. Now only you're going to start your conversation. When you conclude it, you say, "It was nice talking to you," because it's over. Your conversation is over. So it has to be used with past tense. And was, it is what? You're right. It is an auxiliary verb. So now that we have completed with our greetings, shall we get into a story? Yes, children, it is going to be a story time. So, I am really excited to share one of the stories that I have read, and of course, I like the story really very much because this is a story that has a bit of magic in it. Yes, stories are always fascinating, but when it is narrated in the right way, it is obviously going to turn out into a fantastic story. What do you do when you read a story, children? You have to be very particular about where you put your stress and your pass. These make up your intonation. That is, the highs and lows of your voice means a lot. It will make the listener understand what you're trying to say. It is easy for you to express through intonation. Intonation has stress and pass. Stress is used to emphasize a word, whereas pass is used to give a short break. When you have a comma or a full stop, you use pass. Now, shall we get into today's story, children? As I told you earlier, this is a magical story. The name of this story is The Magic Tree. Yes, the magic tree. So, we all like stories with magic. But here in this story, we have a tree that does magic. Are you ready to unveil the magic, children? But what kind of magic is it going to be? Is it going to be something with an Aladdin, with genie, and all those things? No. But these words, the magical words that we are going to learn in this story, is really going to create a magic. Shall we get to know what are those magic words, children? Let's start the story. A long time ago, a little boy was walking through a park. In the middle of the park, there was a tree with a sign on it. The sign said, "I am a magic tree. Say the magic words and you will see." Now, where do you stress and where do you pass? There is a comma after long, so you read it as A long time ago, a little boy was walking through a park. That's a full stop. After a pause, we continue. In the middle of the park, there was a tree with a sign on it. Again, a full stop and therefore a pause. The sign said, I am a magic tree. Say the magic words and you will see. So, whenever you have these quotation marks, that means these are words or sentences said by someone else. So, when you read a story, even to yourself, try giving these highs and lows in your voice. Shall we try it again, children? The sign said, I am a magic tree. Say the magic words and you will see. So once you complete the sentence within the quotation marks, your voice comes back to normal. But when you read something within a quotation mark, you have to try to give a difference in your voice so that it will make the listener attentive. Did we understand so far? A boy went into a forest and he saw a magic tree that said, I am a magic tree and use your magic words. The boy tried to guess the magic words. He tried abracadabra, supercalifragilisticexpialidocious, tantatara, and many more. But none of them worked. So he made up some magical words, but none of them worked. Exhausted, he threw himself on the floor, saying, Please, dear tree. And suddenly, a big door opened in the trunk. So, how do you say the big door? Big is an adjective, and when you want to emphasize the word big, you say it as a big door opened in the trunk. Inside, everything was dark except for a sign which said, Carry on with your magic. Then the boy said, Thank you, dear tree. With this, the inside of the tree lit up brightly and revealed a pathway leading to a great big pile of toys and chocolate. So, what happened? The boy tried many magic words, but the tree didn't open. But when he said, Please, dear tree, the tree opened. So, what is your first magic word, children? Please is your first magic word. And when he got into the door, what did he see? He saw that everything was dark and a sign said, Carry on with your magic. And what did the boy say? He said, Thank you, dear tree. With this, the inside of the tree lit up brightly. Why did the tree lit up? Because he used another magic word, which is thank you. Yes, the second magic word here is thank you. And what happened? The tree opened to reveal a great big pile of toys and chocolate. How exciting it would be, isn't it, children? A room full of toys and chocolates just because he has used his magic words. And what are those? Please and thank you. And let's see what happened next. The little boy brought all his friends to the magic tree and they had the best party ever. This is why people always say that please and thank you are the magic words. So once the boy found the treasure of toys and chocolates, he brought all his friends to the magic tree. And of course, you can guess what happened. They had the best party ever. And how did the friends get inside the tree, children? Yes, when they came near the tree, they all said, "Please, dear tree." The tree opened, and when they said, "Thank you, dear tree," they got the best party with toys and chocolates. Please and thank you are the magic words here. Even though we can say that this is a story made up, the words please and thank you are definitely magic words because these words indeed do a magic. What is that magic? When you say please, you become a polite person. Isn't that a magic? From a good boy or a good girl, you become a polite boy or a polite girl. And similarly, thank you does a trick. Yes, thank you is a word of gratitude. Never ever forget to thank the people who do a lot for you. Yes, I mean your parents, by the way. Of course, children, they do a lot for us. And it will be only right if we thank them for what they have given us. Now it is your turn to thank your parents for the life they have given you, the beautiful world they have given to you. Thank God every day for giving you these wonderful blessings around you. Don't forget to thank people for even a little thing they have done for you. They do for you. Yes, when you get a tasty lunch on your table, do not forget to thank your mother. It is just a small gesture, but it means a lot to your mother when you say, "Thanks for the lunch, ma." Please, children, try to use these magic words and realize the happiness, the magic that these words can bring into your life. I hope you will definitely make use of these magic words regularly here on. These magic words will definitely be used both in formal and informal settings. We'll conclude this session with the "Did you know" fact. Did you know how to use the greeting "How are you"? That's usually a question, but it is a popular greeting too. "How are you" is asked to know a person's well being. And what is the fact about "How are you"? "How are you" is used in most of the conversations, but many of us didn't know that "How are you" should be asked only when you meet someone you already know. Yes, children, you cannot ask "How are you" when you meet the person for the first time. That's right. You cannot ask "How are you" to a person when you meet them for the first time. Keep this in mind, children, because I am going to practically test you. Yes, when this pandemic gets over and when we meet in the school, I'll be checking if you're going to use the right greetings, and that will be formally the first time you will be meeting me in the school. So get ready with your greetings. That brings us to the end of this session, children. I really enjoyed this session. I loved sharing with you about the formal greetings, informal greetings, and how to greet when you meet someone for the first time, and how to greet when you meet someone you already know. I hope you enjoyed this session too. And please do not forget about your magic words. Do not forget to use these words and realize the magic in these magic words. Thank you and have a great day today, children.